Welcome people to the World Wide Web, and it's day 28, so it's another anime. We're getting there, Rossi, on a very home run, the home stretch. We are very close. So what do I have for you today? So 28, it is delving into the Studio Ghibli line, and it is with the very first one, Nausica, Valley of the Winds. Now, the reason why I've kept this back and the reason why I've not gone into Studio Ghibli is I wanted to kind of make them prominent at the end of this series. So if you watch it, it kind of sticks in your mind. And this one is very, very critical to the Studio Ghibli line. So obviously here is the front cover, and here is obviously the main protagonist and kind of one of the creatures. And you will see there a little bit of background. I don't think there's too much. Yeah, it's just more or less an image of her, and obviously with the Studio Ghibli, they started to put these in there. So you see that is my neighbour Totoro at the top. That's their kind of figurehead, and then several pictures and some of their films to go by. So it's always handy when you pick these up, or old ones. If you've still got this in, you can kind of see other ones. But why do I pick Nausica? Now, Nausica is the film that started the Studio Ghibli. Now, whenever there has ever been an animated film before this, it has always had a manga to go with it. And when I say manga, it's books. So if I fold the camera up, you see the books at the top. It has to have one of them, or several of them, or a series. That has always been the rule. When Hayao Miyazaki came up with Nausica and presented it to the company, before he was kind of the bigger figurehead that he is now, they said they would not endorse this. They would not make it into a film because it doesn't have that. So he specifically went out and designed a manga and released it so he could produce this film. Now, I don't know about you or me, you know, someone saying to you, well, we're happy for you to produce this film if you then produce this other, you know, manga isn't a quick and easy thing to do. It takes time. There's chapters to, you know, there are artists that do this religiously for like a week basis. You know, they don't get much sleep. There are health concerns, and there are a lot. And you know, Hayao Miyazaki wasn't major high up in the company. He didn't have as much power as he does today. So the fact they went and did this just on the premise that he could get this made into a film is a reward within itself. Now, this film is very good. It touches on the environment and kind of, you know, the overall effect of the planet and the impact we have on it and stuff, which is kind of a little bit like Princess Mononoke does. But I say, because this is the very first one, this is kind of their introduction into the world of Studio Ghibli's. Obviously, that's why it has the one up there. You know, Nausica it's brilliant. You know, there's kind of, it's very not as high tech as it should be. You know, it's like this little village in like this valley, and then kind of like the outside world come and attack them because they want kind of these creatures and other stuff, and it realizes that these creatures are actually trying to protect something else, and you realize that there's a connection between them, and there is a lot that goes on. You know, I cannot highly praise this enough. As I say, if you want to get into Studio Ghibli, this is definitely a must watch, especially behind the scenes and seeing actually what went into it. You know, if this hadn't come about, if they hadn't put all their resources and time and effort to do everything that would eventually create this film, we would have never had the Studio Ghibli series, which is just there and a few bits there. You know, we wouldn't have had 20 amazing films, and they're all amazing within their own right, and they appeal to different people. Like anyone, it's personal choice. But anyway, definitely a recommend. Nausica, Valley of the Winds. This has been Anime Day 28. Please do like, comment, subscribe if you feel free. Please let me know, have you enjoyed this series? As I say, I'm running out of stuff to recommend. I will get through this month, and there is a kind of incentive to buy more over the coming months and that. But yeah, if you've liked this, I may do this again next year. It has been a lot of work, so I do appreciate that. Anyway, I've been Cypher Sigma. I hope you enjoy this series and this set. I shall see you in the next one.